Mr. Reed, and today I'm going to read to you a story about the smelliest of all the Christmas vegetables, the smelly sprout. It was Christmas Day. Santa had been, and all the presents were unwrapped. The turkey was in the oven, and Dad was helping Mum prepare the vegetables. Broccoli, carrots, potatoes and peas. Yummy! But one vegetable had been overlooked. There he lay, all alone at the bottom of the vegetable basket. A little green sprout. The sprout looked around and saw he was alone, so he decided to make himself known. "Excuse me," he said in a tiny voice. "I think you've forgotten about me." "A sprout," said Dad. "Yuck! Get rid of it," said Mum. I think it's safe to say that Mum and Dads do not like sprouts. "Out! Smelly sprout," and you can see there they threw him out the house. The sprout stepped out into the big wide world. It was big and quite wide. The streets were very quiet and the shops were all closed. Suddenly, the little sprout felt very lonely. But then he saw something wonderful. A huge tree filled with lots of colourful balls. Some were green, like super shiny sprouts. The little sprout, you can see him here, climbed up the tree and began to quiver and shake. "Ugh!" said the tree. "Something green and smelly is climbing up my branches." "It's a smelly sprout!" screeched one of the baubles. "Yuck! Go away!" yelled the tree. I think it's safe to say that Christmas trees do not like sprouts. "Out, smelly sprout!" And there he is, all alone, walking through the snow. The little sprout came to a pretty street where the houses were decorated with colourful lights. In every garden there was a snowman. And on every snowman's face there was an orange carrot. All except one. This snowman doesn't have a nose. The snowman had no nose at all. It had in fact been used as an emergency carrot for Christmas dinner. The sprout saw the little hole where the nose used to be, and he thought it looked like a lovely place for him to sit. So he climbed up the snowman's body, passing its lumpy coal, and sat in the little hole. You can see him there, where the nose used to be. "Ugh! What a horrible smell," said the snowman. I think it's safe to say that snowmen don't like sprouts. "Out, smelly sprout!" The sprout landed in a deep, dark wood. He suddenly wished he'd stayed in his vegetable basket. As he walked through the scary wood, he could feel eyes all around staring at him. But then the sprout saw something. It was Little Mouse. He looked very cold and sad. "Hello," said the sprout. "Are you all right?" "I'm looking for food," shivered the mouse. "I need to eat before I sleep for the winter." The sprout was about to reply when Growl. Was that your tummy? Said the sprite. I don't think so, said the mouse. Ha! It was a fox. Aha! I'm hungry too, slobbered the greedy fox. You can see him staring at the sprite and the mouse. The sprite and the mouse ran as fast as their legs could carry them, but the fox was too fast. They ran through the icy twigs and forest bushes, but all the time the fox was close behind. You can see them, but he's not too far behind. About one page, which isn't very much. Suddenly, the ground disappeared. They had nowhere to go. The fox came towards them, his slippery tongue licking his slobbery lips. Slap. Time for my crisp mouse pudding. Lovely play on words there. But just as the fox was about to chomp, the little sprite jumped inside his mouth too. Inside the fox's mouth, the sprite bounced up and down on his tongue. Boing, 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 boing. Ugh! Cried the fox. You smelly sprout! I hate smelly sprouts. So much so my voice has changed. I think it's safe to say the foxes do not like sprouts. Out! Smelly sprout. Oh, thank you. Thank you, said the tiny mouse. The sprout was about to reply when... Growler. Was that your tummy? Said the sprite. Yeah, I think it was actually, said the mouse. Then you must eat me for your dinner, said the sprite. Really? Said the mouse. Of course, said the sprite. That's what sprites are for. Back in his cosy nest, the mouse had a scrummy Christmas sprite-based dinner. Afterwards, the mouse felt so full he went straight to bed. And you can see the sprite here in his belly. And the sprite was very happy to have found a home at last, inside a nice, warm mouse's tummy. So there was a use for the smelly sprite after all, to save a poor, cold, hungry mouse. Have a lovely Christmas.